Hi everyone, this is Mr. Griffin. I'm going to take you through what Charms is and what we use it for, and also how to do the logins correctly and everything else. So Charms is a program that we use with the band because there are about 300 students and 3 directors, and we need to have your information as far as email and communication. Also, when we talk about band trips and events, the calendar, all that stuff is located on Charms, and it's one place where we can keep all of that database separate without having to go into the regular school program. So it's really a tool for the directors to help manage as many students as we have. So first thing you're going to do to get into Charms is to open your web browser, and you're going to type in the URL either www.charmsmusic.com or charmsoffice.com, or you can just Google it and it will pop up. Charms Music, I just can remember music easier than Office, I guess. So when you log in, it'll take you to this screen, and then you'll see a bunch of like free information, demos, members, everything. What you're going to want to do is go into where it says Enter Login, and you are not a teacher or a helper, so you're going to go into Parents, Students, Members, and we click there. Now, this is going to ask you for a school code, and if you know the school code, great. It's actually CPP bands. I think, or it's CPPHS, so geez, I'm not sure. So what I'm going to do is go into Need School Code, and then I follow the instructions here. We go down to where it says New York, because that's the state we live in, and we select the city, which is Corning, and we select the school, which is CPP High School Band. All right. So this is my school code, CPPHS Band, CPPHS Band. So I can remember that. You can go to Enter Parent Area or Enter Charms. So we're going to do CPPHS Band. It's not case sensitive, I believe. Yeah, good. So this is like the public area, and you'll be able to see a bunch of different things. There are handouts and files. You can email a director. You can see the public calendar, which has all of the events. I can click right now on this, and this will take me to what's happening right now. And we can see that right now the competition band has been in the middle of band camp. So we have all the stuff for the current month, and we can go forward and see all the public things that we've put on as far as rehearsals and band camps and events, etc. All right. So yeah, this is kind of a general hub, and you'll also see, if you haven't been getting emails, you can see the news emails, and we'll copy those. So the performance band had an email that I put out earlier today. Bandcamp need to know information, all this stuff. But what's most important, why I'm showing you this now, is I can only do so much as far as entering your personal information, and if the emails aren't going through, the communication is not happening, then that's going to be a problem for the rest of the year. So we want to start off on the right foot. We really didn't do as good of a job of this last year. So what you're going to do is go into this area where it says Student Area Password, Case Sensitive. This password initially is your student ID. Okay. Now I've used temporary password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a test student, example student anyway. And when I put in that student ID, yours is going to start with 57. It's 570 or 571 or 572 and 3 more numbers. It's also located on your report card or any correspondence from school. If you don't have that, you can email me at egriffin@cppmail.com, egriffin@cppmail.com. And I'll get that for you, tell you what it is. Or we might have entered it wrong. So if you're having a glitch or an issue, and those of you that are familiar with Charms, you may have changed your password from your student ID, so I can reset that if you forgot what it was. Okay? So here are the things that you can do inside of the main program. The calendar is also there, but you can click on this event list, and it'll give you a schedule rundown of everything, every event that's happening for the whole year, as it's in Charms right now. If we have an event that we need help with, if you're a parent that can volunteer to help with, I don't know, maybe it's a food thing, or maybe it's helping to chaperone on an event, but this is the hub for you there. You can, again, email us. Handouts and files are there. This links to our website, which is cppbands.org. I have to see what that is. Well, I think we linked it. Yeah, cppbands.org. So you can, see what's coming up. See some pictures there. Band trip information is coming out shortly, so you can keep updated with that. And also some of the music that you might need is located there as well. So what I'm going to ask you to do first, from all this other stuff, is you're going to go in and you're going to find your information, update info. Okay? So you're going to click on the little person, and here's my information. This says example student. Yep. So you make sure that you can change your name, password, etc. Your name should be okay, but I might have, if I misspelled something wrong, or if your address is different, if that's changed, or I don't have the correct phone numbers and information. So this is for the student. Okay. So you can go into there. Then you'll also see some other fields over here, locker combination. We're going to assign some lockers to you. You just haven't done that yet. If you want to put your birth date in, then I know when to sing to you, so it's not incredibly awkward if I'm singing to you on the wrong day. Yeah, that just happened. Primary group. Now, these things you can't edit, but if there's a problem, you need to email me. So primary group says CPP Hawks Marching Band. That's the combined competition and performance band. So you should have, as a primary group, everyone should either be CPP Competition Band or CPP Performance Band, majorettes, or Competition Color Guard, competition or Performance Color Guard. Those are your main options, okay? Then you're going to see this, instrument and part. So marching, I'm marching a contra-alto clarinet. Not really, but that's what I set it up. And also for concert band, what your instrument is. So if you're in a front ensemble or a color guard or a majorette or a drum line or whatever, we want to make sure that that instrument slash part is okay. It's not as important right now if the concert instrument is wrong, but we want to make sure your marching instrument is correct so that as we're going through band camp and drill, everything's good to go. So the other thing that I'm going to want you to do is go in, I'm going to add an adult. So I'm going to say, this is my, you can say, Mr. So-and-so is my father or stepfather, grandfather, whatever. You can say, you know, parents' info. I don't know what my parents' email is. I just know that I text them. So, and I've got their phone stuff stored. So if you can go through and add the adults in your life, this stuff, driver's license, I don't really need that. So don't put that in. Occupation skills, maybe you are really good at like welding or you have a special skill and you want to say, hey, I help out. We've got a parent that works at for an ice company and helps us during band camp. So that's kind of a special occupation or help thing. So if you could input all of this personal information that only really you know that's not necessarily in school tool, that's going to help us a lot. So that's sort of your homework that I'm going to ask you to do. The other things that you'll see in here, again, finances, we've used this before. We're not going to use it really this year as far as payments and everything else because it gets confusing and it's too much work for the people that are volunteering their time to manage that. Stuff, this is going to tell us if you have a school instrument out. It's going to tell us if we have band music out, or maybe we might put the uniforms in here too so we have your uniform information. And there's some other fun things that, you know, it's based on if you're using it or not. There's a recording studio if you want to record yourself and play it back, practice logs. A thing that is important to kind of keep tabs on, we will track attendance through Charms. So if you miss a parade or performance, you may get an email from us that says, hey, we missed you at the performance today. And if it was excused or not excused, we'll have more about that later. So the biggest thing, I guess, from this home screen, you know, just kind of check it out. Again, your student ID is your password. The biggest, most important thing that I need from you right now is to double check your student information to see if you're in the right primary group for right now. If you're not doing band and you're in here, if you could email me again at egriffin@cppmail.com and let me know. And make sure your instrument parts and everything are what they're supposed to be. Maybe you've switched. Maybe you were playing saxophone, now you're playing drums. So we'll make sure that that's all updated. And if you can input your parents or adult information, parents and guardians, that would be really, really helpful as well. Okay? So that is pretty much it. And then when you're done, if you've changed something, you hit the update button, and it will save the information. If you do all this and you don't update, it's not going to save. So make sure you take care of that. Some of you with Yahoo emails sometimes give us, the Yahoo server gives us bounce back from, like it thinks that Charms is spam, so you might see stuff in your deleted messages the first couple of times that you get an email. Okay? So that's Charms in a nutshell. Again, Charms Music or charmsoffice.com, and we're going to use that throughout the year. So I appreciate you taking the time to check that out. Sorry about my basement. It's a little bit messy right now, but we'll see you out on the field or in the practice rooms, and have a great year. So that's Charms. Please update your information, and hope you have a great day. Thanks a lot.